Imagine being racist in 2025. This is actually a bit mind-boggling for me because I grew up in the Los Angeles area, which is such a cultural melting pot that there's like almost no chance you'll end up racist unless your parents are super racist and they instill it in you because, hey, that's how racism works, right? Nobody is born racist. If you put two babies in a room together of different races, they're not going to ignore each other. They're going to want to play with each other. They're not going to immediately start judging the other baby by the basis of the color of their skin. That's stupid as hell. Like, really think about it. Racism is one of the dumbest things out there. And I know I'm going to get the closet racists immediately getting triggered by me saying this because they know I'm calling them out for their stupidity. And they're probably going to jump to the comments and be like, but certain races commit most of the crimes, blah, blah, blah. No, they don't. That's only the case. Okay, let me clarify here because as soon as I say no, they don't, they're gonna be like, but the stats! Yes, the stats do show that, but there are reasons for that. It's not because of the color of their freaking skin that they commit more crimes. It's because of poverty. It's because there are systems in place that are meant to push them down, to oppress them. So they're stuck in places where they don't have a whole lot of economic mobility. Upwards economic mobility, should I say. It's usually more downward. That's why they commit crime, because there isn't easy ways for them to actually create good, fulfilling careers for themselves, to make a decent income, especially since we all know by now that minimum wage in the US is not enough to live on. Like, what the hell is it the minimum wage for? It's more so the minimum corporations want to pay you because they're greedy as hell, and the CEOs and owners of the corporations don't want you making money. They would rather hoard that money themselves. It's poverty that makes people commit crime. So no, go figure, there are areas where certain races commit more crime because of racism, because of the white people who are in power in those areas who created laws and zoning and other things like that to suppress the races in those areas, to suppress the minorities. Like, it's crazy to even talk about this stuff because so many people don't know about it. So they immediately think that, like, yeah, racism is legit because certain races will commit more crimes and do bad things and other crap like that, but it's not because of the color of their skin that they're doing that. It's because they're in systems that basically condition them to be that way. If you threw white people, Asians, whatever race in those same situations, the same crap would happen because it's poverty that's leading to the increased crime, not the color of people's skin. But it's just crazy to me that people still find this excuse to judge other people, to try to make it so others can't live the lives that they want to live. I mean, think about how crazy it is that any of us exist right now, that any of us are here to even experience what it's like to be a human being on this beautiful planet we call Earth. There could have been nothing in existence in the universe. We wouldn't have been here to even know that that was the case. It would just be nothing at all. But that isn't the case. We all exist. So why the hell would there be people out there who want to make it so that other people don't have as fun of a chance to experience being a human being just because they were born a different color for their skin? None of us chose that. Did you choose the color of your skin before you were born? Did you choose that? Let me know, because none of us do. So it's one of the dumbest ways to try to force other people to live a lesser life than yourself. It's crazy. Like, a lot of racism, beyond it being trained into people by their parents usually, or their grandparents or whatever, it's basically something that's passed down from generation to generation. Even going beyond that, a lot of racism stems from people living mediocre lives and not being happy with that, so they want other people to be living worse lives than them. They want others to suffer more than they do so that they feel better about themselves. That's the root of a lot of racism. Going beyond the fact that it's passed down from generation to generation, a lot of it is because these people are just mediocre. They don't want to accept that, so they want to suppress others. And it's messed up. Like, what a dumb way to live your life. Being full of hate and fear like that you're literally going to try to force others to live a lesser life than you just so you can feel better about yourself. Like, these people are pathetic. They really are. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat any of this. People who are still racist in the year 2025 are absolutely pathetic. It's just crazy to me that they still exist. It's crazy to me that our education systems don't try to drill out, okay, what am I saying? Of course our education systems don't try to drill out racism. They want us to be divided along these stupid lines. It makes us easier to control. So go figure there. But for real, if you're actually somebody who thinks you're a good person and you have any inkling of racism in yourself, please work on targeting that racism and trying to kick it out of you, because it makes zero sense to be that way in the modern age. It just doesn't. Again, You can make up any excuses you want. Oh, crime and what statistics. Remember, it's poverty that causes all that. It is not the color of someone's skin. That is absolutely asinine. And everybody who uses that as an argument is just basically dog whistling for their own racism because they want to justify it. There is no good reason to be racist. Like, there really isn't. It's just, it's unfortunate, but you can tell I'm passionate about this because I just don't understand. I do, but like, it's mind-boggling to me how people can want to force others to live a lesser quality of life by all these arbitrary metrics just because they're suffering inside. Like, imagine being that hateful that you're suffering so much you want other people to suffer. What the hell kind of mentality is that? As a human being, we should want our species to survive as much as possible. We should want to help others succeed and live their best lives, because usually when we build others up, we ourselves are lifted up along with them, right? Like, that's how things work. When you make the whole society get lifted from the bottom up, everyone benefits. When you help eradicate poverty, everyone benefits. But like, there's all these people out there who don't want to see other people do better than them, and it's just so freaking stupid. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna end the rant here. I just really wanted to get these thoughts off my chest because it's so crazy to me that we live in a world where racism still exists on this level. And I am speaking from the perspective of someone living in the United States that is incredibly racist. This most recent election has proven that, right? A lot of the people who voted for Trump won't admit it, but a lot of them are racist. I'm not saying every single one of them is, but a lot of them are. And even the ones who aren't racist, why did they vote for a guy like this who is going to take away the rights of minorities and is already doing that with the deportations? And then all the people are saying, but they're illegals. Look at the Constitution. It protects illegals as well, because any rights that you can take away from illegals are rights you can take away from natural citizens too. So there you go. But yeah, I'm just tired of this. It's so crazy to see the world we're living in and how humanity has been around for hundreds of thousands of years and we're still this messed up. Like, holy crap. I get there are a lot of other problems along with racism. It's not purely racism that's holding us back. It's greed as well and a few other things. But like, what the heck? How have we not solved these things yet? It's crazy. I wish there were more people out there who actually wanted to lift everyone up around them and not just themselves, because all of humanity would be in a far better place if that were the case. But instead, we're dealing with all these racist and greedy people out there who are trying to hold a lot of others back, and it's holding the entirety of humanity back. And these people are acting like what they're doing is the right thing and that they're justified in doing it. Again, imagine using fear and hatred to hold other people back and thinking that you're doing the right thing. It's funny. It's so stupid. Like, a lot of these people are religious too, and they don't think for a second that their God would be like, yo, what the hell are you doing? Like, this isn't what I taught you. I didn't teach you to attack your fellow human beings on the basis of the color of their skin. They can't even freaking choose that. It's just so stupid. But yeah, I'll step off my soapbox here. I don't want to ramble, but definitely let me know your thoughts on this. Let me know if you think the same thing. Let me know what kind of dumb logic you see racists try to use nowadays so that we can all kind of better protect ourselves from these people and notice the dog whistles for racism that a lot of them use, because yeah, their tactics are pretty dumb and oftentimes they use the same exact one. So after a while you start to notice it and you know that even though these people are trying to act like they're not racist, they are, because they're just dog whistling. But yeah, I truly hope you enjoyed the video, and if so, feel free to leave a like on it for the algorithm. It helps me out a lot. Your comments help me out a lot, and subscribe if you enjoy other rants like this. Occasionally I do this. I do want to make quite a few more rants like this, because yeah, I'm getting to the point where I just want to make videos sharing my thoughts instead of more so kind of focusing on like the personal development stuff. I still want to do that, but I feel like there are times where many of us are thinking the same things, and if nobody speaks to that, none of us are being helped by it. So I want to make more videos where I just rant like this, and hopefully it helps connect me with other people who feel the same way, my like-minded fellows out there, our tribe essentially. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys. Truly hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Arrivederci.